Young ladies and gentlemen, good evening to all of you, wherever you may be. Greetings to you from your respective locations. So, this is the headline news. Internationally, I would say. This is the headline news on the continent. Yes. It's a very, very hard blow for ECOWAS, which wanted to mandate the Ghanaian president in order to go to the AES to urge the AES leaders to return to ECOWAS. This ECOWAS, firstly, did not achieve the expected result. On the AES side, it was a very bitter failure. But as if all that wasn't enough, we have another country, a member of ECOWAS, which officially announces that it will join the AES. Yes! Another country, and not a minor one in ECOWAS. It's total disappointment for Alassane Dramano Ouattara. It's total disappointment for the ECOWAS leaders. And this announcement, which has just been made today, marks a decisive turning point in the history of ECOWAS, which is losing more and more credibility and territory. This country is Togo. It is, of course, Togo. Togo, which is considering leaving ECOWAS to join the AES, since it is at the AES level that there are the good things currently. It is at the AES level where the word of honor is respected. It is at the AES level where territorial sovereignty is respected. So, ladies and gentlemen, in the context of this video conference, it is this news that we are going to discuss. Yes, it is a victory for the AES, for us. States of the AES, citizens of the AES. Yes, even if I do not reside on the territory of the AES, I'm of the AES in spirit. There you go. The clarification is important. I am Guinean. There you go. It needs to be specified. So share this video conference. Share it as much as possible in all possible groups. There you go. Share it to the maximum. It helps to demonstrate how pleased we are with the results that are being produced. Following this decision, which was made by these three heads of state, assimigoita, ibrahimtraoré, and Abdurrahman Chali, yes, because many had said they would never succeed in their political momentum, and the political momentum that obviously aims to provide their country with sovereignty and to definitively rid themselves of the former colonizer. And what if today it succeeds very strongly and that other states decide to leave another organization, an existing sub-regional organization, to join them? We can only applaud. That is why I would like you to share the video conference as much as possible. Share it in all possible groups. Share as much as you can. So, let's dive deep, ladies and gentlemen. Let's dive deep. According to the official information we receive, Togo wants to join the AES. According to the words of the Minister of Foreign Affairs. So, Togo takes another step towards the alliance of Sahel states. In January, Togo had expressed its intention to join the AES. But on this March 12, 2025, the Togolese Minister of Foreign Affairs, this gentleman named Robert Ducey, revealed to the world and to anyone who would listen, Togo is officially considering joining the AES. So, Togo is considering officially joining the new confederation, which includes Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger. It is the Togolese Minister of Foreign Affairs who made the announcement. We don't know if Ouattara will send emissaries there again. Will he not try to wage war on Togo? But what remains clear is that if the Minister of Foreign Affairs, the head of Togolese diplomacy, himself makes the announcement, it is significant. That means there are many things that have already been prepared. I recall already I believe, if I'm not mistaken, in 2024, towards the end of the year 2024, there were joint military exercises that were organized, among which, if I'm not mistaken, Togo had participated. Chad, had participated alongside the AES soldiers. Yes, if I'm not mistaken. Here's the minister's statement. He says this: Togo is considering joining the AES, a strategic decision that could reshape regional cooperation and offer sea access to member countries. Here is what he said. Imagine that it is the minister himself who says that Togo is considering joining the AES, a strategic decision which could reshape regional cooperation. So there, he is directly challenging ECOWAS. It could reshape regional cooperation. And he highlights one of the advantages. He says, it could reshape regional cooperation and offer sea access to the member countries of the Confederation, obviously. Since Togo has access to the sea, it will also facilitate the transit of all commercial goods for the AES countries. So, this announcement, as we mentioned earlier, marks a major diplomatic turning point. There you have it. Since already in January, this same Togolese foreign minister hinted at this possibility, emphasizing that the quest for sovereignty of the member states of the alliance was truly of paramount importance. Today, the rapprochement between Togo and the AES states is becoming clearer, which reinforces the idea of a geopolitical reconfiguration in West Africa. So, it's a geopolitical reconfiguration in West Africa. You are well aware of this, ladies and gentlemen. In West Africa, we have a moribund institution, which is very ineffective, so much so that this sub-regional institution called ECOWAS is so useless. Even those from Southern Africa, Eastern Africa, now know the name of ECOWAS. Meanwhile, just ask those on the side of ECOWAS. Many who are on the side of ECOWAS don't even know what it means. Sadisi. We don't even know here in West Africa, we don't even know the names of the organizations that manage the other sub-regional organizations in Africa. So much so that ECOWAS is plagued by problems. Every time, it's problems in the end. Even Africa, the African who is way out there in South Africa, knows the name of ECOWAS. Can you imagine what that means? Even the English-speaking countries of Africa know what ECOWAS is. So much so that it is an institution steeped in irresponsibility and puppet-like submission that goes unspoken. So here is the bad news. Here's the very, very bad news for ECOWAS, but the very good news for the Africa of sovereignties. For us, it touches our hearts. We say thank you. To Togo, we encourage them to join us within the AES. There you have it. Unity is strength. And as long as we are united, nothing can stop us. So, thank you to everyone, ladies and gentlemen. That was the main news concerning this topic. Thank you for sharing it and for sharing this video conference as much as possible. I will be back with you shortly by the grace of God, the Almighty, with new updates. This was the voice of your one and only samurai.